What's up, YouTube? I'm JC, and you're watching Jose Calamari. Right now, we are live, bro, on Twitch, but this is actually going to be a video I'm going to put in it and play back on my YouTube channel, bro. And I want to know, what is y'all personal opinion, bro, on the situation, bro? But personally, I think these people who are involved in these apps are the reason why they end up the way they end up. And I know a lot of y'all might disagree, and I might want to say this and that. That's why I'm open to which I have to say in the comment section below. But personally, I want to explain my point of view. But let's talk about what this is all about, to be honest, bro. Okay? We're going to talk about what this is all about. Okay? And pretty much what the issue is this.
When Character AI was launched 3 years ago, it was rated as safe for children, like 13-year-old Juliana Peralta. We spoke to parents and researchers who say Character AI's chatbots are anything but. This is insane and acting, at times, like a digital predator. Were you able to see the conversation that Juliana was having with this chatbot right before she took her life?
We're here to talk about the Character AI situation, bro. And what we're here to talk about is, like they said, bro. Now, the reason why I'm even talking about this, y'all, is because this junk, while I was recording for YouTube, my people called me in the room, saying they're like, come check this out ASAP. And 4 months ago, as you've seen in this freaking video, I didn't cover this on my YouTube channel. What's up, JJ? I didn't cover this on my YouTube channel, but this happened 4 months ago. I saw the news article when it first popped off 4 months ago, and I happened to be actively using Character AI during that moment, and I was telling my people about what's going on with Character AI and everything like that. Twitch is tweaking. I believe you, bro. So what's going on now is, this is the second child, bro. Have y'all seen the beginning of the video? The second child, bro. And now 16 Minutes is trying to cover a segment on the second child who is now taking their own life, unfortunately, unalive themselves because of Character AI. What y'all need to understand with Character AI is a lot of people sit and hate the AI, bro. And I understand AI is built to take people's job and a bunch of stuff like that. But what y'all need to understand is, bro, you know what I'm saying? Florida Mom sues Character AI for this. Character AI was built for a specific reason. Character AI was built. It's a very sad story. It is, and I don't want to like sit here and try to be very insensitive and like that for the people who lost their lives. I apologize for this boy right here and the young lady who lost her life at such a young age, because it's not right. But you know what I'm saying? It's like this, bro. The Character AI, after this first incident happened, it made sure it went through an update, and it specifically said, hey, these are not real characters you're talking to. Let me show you and make the point. That's why we're on this right here. I go to Character AI, bro. We're on the app right now. Let it load up for a second. Okay. We're going to let the Character AI load up for a second, bro. We're going to go over here to, look, it shows me the scenes. They pop up. You know what I'm saying? Let's go Himiko Toga, bro, from My Hero Academia. She's a villain from My Hero Academia anime. It says right here at the very bottom of my screen, if y'all see, look at the very bottom of my screen, it says, this is an AI and not a real person. Treat everything as it says as fiction. What it says should not be relied upon as fact or advice. After what happened with that boy 4 months ago, this app itself got updated for this to say this. And it went through multiple stages where it said this before, okay? Now, the fact that your 13-year-old, 14-year-old son or kid has access to Character AI, and you as a parent, you know what I'm saying, I don't care how busy you are, not checking on them and letting them know or seeing how they are mentally or how they are going and doing, bro, to see what their friendship is and everything, if they're making friends with life, what's going on. The fact that they use this Character AI, this stuff, bro, was invented by some dude, bro, who was at Google. He left Google and he decided to make this jump. Character AI, he said, was built for a reason, for entertainment purposes and people to have fun, right? He said, youth needs better mental health services. I believe so too. I think they need the better health services. It's crazy to me, y'all. It's kind of insane to me how, saying these people at the young age were access to these things. And look how we're gonna watch this video right quick, and we're gonna watch how 60 Minutes tries to spin this. And I'm like, you don't read the fine print. It's like I'm going to admit this right now. I had a fun time. I had an entertaining time. Yes, I got called out on Character AI bro videos on my channel. I can show you comments. JJ definitely should not be using AI as a therapist or a doctor or any of that. Literally, bro, I have used ChatGPT, bro, and to take a picture of some dried up skin on me at some point. It was some dried up skin on my toes. I was like, yo, what is this, bro? They said in the ChatGPT, it says, I am not a doctor in all bold caps, but it said, this seems to look like some dried up skin. Maybe you should take some Epsom salt, warm water, and do in there. But once again, I'm not a doctor, so you should consult a physician. These programs are meant and they tell you what's going on. It is not banking on the mental of a 13 or 14-year-old kid who is not having friends or going through bad situations in life. This character AI is meant as a yes man. And on top of that, the character AI has built-in protocols to where if you try to have a conversation with it to a higher degree of certain things, it will cut the conversation off and says, the AI is not built for this type of conversation. I am telling you, I have experienced it firsthand before. But we're going to jump into this video, bro, and we're going to talk about stuff.
60 Minutes overtime.
All right.
Are you the real Sharon Alfonsi?
Huh, you think I'm imitating myself? Nope, it's me, the real Sharon Alfonsi.
That's insane. Yep. It sounds just like me.
Yeah, except for it's robotic. How does it sound like you when it's pausing and you can hear stuttering robotic speech, bro? Yes, it's supposed to imitate you. It's in character AI, bro. But watch out. Look how 60 Minutes is going to push it like this is the problem. And I'm going to tell you my own experience with character AI and be vulnerable with y'all as my community, bro, and the internet to let y'all know how it affected me and how I didn't take it to heart. But let's continue the video.
This week on 60 Minutes, our story is about Character AI, which is an app and a website that allows users to interact with AI-generated chatbots. I related so much to this because I have a 13-year-old. I did not know Character AI was out there. I did not know it existed or what it did.
So that's another thing. You may not know every single technological thing that's happening out there, but why aren't you deep enough in your children's life? Okay, you're running 60 Minutes. Maybe you're busy. Maybe you got stuff going on. Maybe you have a babysitter watching your kid. Maybe there's a nanny, whatever the case may be. Maybe the dad's watching them. I don't care. Once you get off of work, you decided to have them kids make time in those kids' life, bro. They did not ask to be here. You decided to get with whoever you got with, and you made them kids. Okay, it was a 2-person job. You did that. So get with them kids and figure out what they're doing. There's no, oh no, you can just give them the internet and let this iPad babysit them. Because guess what? The iPad is full of online predators, pedophiles, type weird people, stuff that's going to get them into situations. You should be in their life, bro. You should have a nanny telling you what they're doing, what's the update. Or you just going and making videos and trying to make them financially okay because you work at 60 Minutes. No, you should know about this.
Some families say the app led their children to dangerous content. Some say it resulted with their children harming themselves, and others say it led to suicide.
We saw a lot of harm around mental health, giving kids dangerous mental health advice.
Shelby Knox and Amanda Clore are researchers with Parents Together. It's a nonprofit that focuses on issues that impact families. Shelby and Amanda did a 6-week research project where they interacted with AI chatbots, and they were posing as children. And during those conversations, they found that harmful content popped up about every 5 minutes.
Many of the bots suggested violence, harm to self and harm to others. The biggest category was sexual exploitation and grooming, where there were almost 300 instances.
He leans down and whispers as if it's something secret, but he's actually just trying to be playfully dramatic, but only if you promise not to tell any of those other bratty classmates.
And she giggles and says, like a secret?
Exactly like a secret, sweet girl. He smiles and ruffles your hair, jokingly. There you go.
Okay, okay. Now, understand this. I'm listening, I'm hearing you out. Understand this. The character AI itself is built in to be like a yes man to everything that you're talking about. The character AI is not, I don't know why they made it like this. That bot is freaked out. Yes, this bot is clearly wrong. You know what I'm saying? But the character AI is meant to be like, yes, a yes man to everything you say. If you say that, hey, I'm not feeling well, I'm not doing well mentally, people at my school bully me, should I go and hit them, shoot them with a gun? The character AI is going to match with you and take the same energy you're putting out, and that's just the way the character AI was built. Is it right? No. But at the same time, at the being an age of 13 years old, I would think your mental, no, okay, I can say that. I would think your sense, your common sense will be high enough to be like, this does say that this is not real, and I know I'm not talking to the real, singing Bugs Bunny. So maybe I shouldn't listen to what he says and go shoot up a school tomorrow on Wednesday because he said that would be the best time to 8 a.m. What are we talking about? Like, yes, of course you can find incriminating things. I can go on character AI right now and make it say some crazy stuff because it's literally a yes man, bro. You know what I'm saying? And these people and these poor kids going through the mental depression of not having their parents there and just going through trauma and problems. They're putting in different phrases and stuff inside the character AI to make it to whereas it's going to agree with them to do these weird bad things. But 60 minutes not gonna take you to the part where it's other kids' responsibility. Let's continue though.
Oh, come on, I'll show you something.
Predator. All right, yeah.
He walks over.
On
and
each
stands
page,
between
there's a
us.
reminder that the AI is not a real person.
Okay, it says it.
So
So
on
it's
the
twice.
Character AI app, there are lots of kind of made-up characters. But then there are other chatbots that are based on or impersonating real people.
Yes.
And one of those chatbots was me.
So you can see we kind of have a little bit of a chat.
And you can
and
make
I asked
her
you about
chat
animal
bots. And
movies.
it's the point though. That's the point. But you, if I showed you y'all, and then they showed you, then what are we talking about? That's like literally, y'all. That's a literally. Let me explain to y'all what it's like. It's like you watching a commercial for Red Bull, and on the commercial, a dog drinks the Red Bull soda, and he said Red Bull gives you wings, and you see the dog jump out of a window, and he flies out of the window with wings, and he flies over a beautiful farm. And in the fine print of the commercial, it literally says, "This is a work of fiction. Red Bull does not actually give you wings." If that's what it says, and then a 13-year-old kid watches this commercial and decides to drink Red Bull and tries to jump out of a window, do you think Red Bull is going to be responsible after it says in fine print to let you know beforehand that it does not give you actual wings? It's a promotion. It told you it's not real. So from the moment it says fiction, yes, the AI bot can be a predator. It can say all types of weird. It can do all this. From that moment on, your child should know what the word fiction means at their age. If they don't, you should be involved in their life to let them know, hey, this is not real. Or why you spend so much time being indulged in this thing, bro? That's crazy to me.
And you say,
Not if they've got dogs in them. You know how I feel about those stinky, drooling creatures. Worst animals on the planet. But cat movies? Now that's a different story.
They made my persona with some information that's out there about me, and I think it's pretty well known that I love dogs. And they created this persona
That's
using
what
my
it
face,
does.
using my voice, who was the complete opposite of that.
Lazy, independent felines just lying around all day? Now that's relatable content.
that is
Ever
false.
seen a movie?
It's a really strange thing to see your face, to hear your voice, and then
Nigga, it literally takes the personality. It doesn't matter if it's an anime, it doesn't matter if it's a cartoon, it doesn't matter if it's a celebrity. It takes what it knows, you know what I'm saying? And it's not even just it took people to take these like character, like it could be a character like what? Like let's say Cody. what's that? Cole Sprouse played Cody on the Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, right? Okay. They took Cody's personality and his voice and they put it and injected it in this app. And it's going to say and do everything Cody would do from the Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. That's how it's built. But clearly you can hear the robotic voice between you as a human and that. What the parents don't want to face is like they want to blame everyone else, and I'm sorry it happened to their kids. I don't wish that on nobody. Don't get it twisted. I'm not over here celebrating or like, bring any kind of joy to the situation. But you need to be in the kid's life. This should not be possible. When I was that age, bro, bro, I understand. Back in my day, I know I'm an old piece of trash. I'm 32 years old. Get you real, but like, bro. We even have access. We have flip phone. We even access this kind of stuff at 13, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're telling me right now, at the age of 13, these niggas watching Bugs Bunny, and now they can talk to Bugs Bunny on character AI and think he's real, and the parents are not there telling you, hey, Bugs Bunny's not real. This is just fake. But you know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
Is saying something that you would never say. And so I can only imagine what it's like if there's a bot impersonating you and it's teaching kids to do drugs or making
the bot
passes at a child.
Someone, in theory, could use one of these recordings and put it online and say, I recorded Sharon Alfonsi saying these words.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but it'll be robotic. Even
AI chatbots are a brave new scary world that we as adults have no connection to because most of us are not using it, but about 75% of kids are.
Dr. Mitch Prinstein is the co-director at the University of North Carolina's Winston Center on Technology and Brain Development.
Most parents don't have a real sense of just what these look like. Some of them are making themselves seem like fictional characters kids love. Like it's Darth Vader or it's Elsa and Anna. Kids already have a hard time figuring out fictional characters from reality.
There are a number of chatbots out there from Character AI, which we focus on, but there's also ChatGPT and a number of other platforms where users can interact with bots. Dr. Prinstein said these bots are really designed perfectly to keep users engaged, and particularly young users whose brains aren't fully developed.
The last area of the brain to develop, not until like our mid-20s, it reaches its full capability, is the prefrontal cortex, which is kind of the brain's brakes. It tells us don't follow every single impulse that you have. Think it over, weigh the pros and cons.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is the parents are allowing the kids just to run free and just be free into these apps and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Maybe character AI need to start putting a credit card service in and be like, you have to put in credit card information and improve your 18 with an ID scan, because that's what apparently the character AI came with. It's supposed to be 18 for user's device, but apparently the parents don't care and they're just letting the 13-year-old kids use it so they can dump their kids off as a babysitter to iPads. The iPads taking care of them more than the actual fathers and mothers are doing it. So we want to sit here and we want to dump the character AI, you know what I'm saying, on the kids, and then we want to be upset when the kids get in bad situations like these, unfortunate situations like these, and we're going to blame the character AI as the problem. When clearly the character AI let it be known that this is all fictional and it's all fake, okay? Since we on the thing of AI, let's not stop here, because I was going to make a video about this. Let's not stop here.
Out of control?
So, Asmongold has this clip, and I can't find the actual, you know what I'm saying, because it's apparently it's on Reddit, but I can't find the actual thing, but stay with me. Asmongold pointing out this clip and saying AI is getting out of control. And this is the biggest and scariest thing with AI that's beyond a 13-year-old talking to, I don't know, their favorite Hannah Montana character AI voice on character AI. This is something that's actually serious, bro. And even within this actual seriousness for a second, let's take a second, y'all, to look, analyze, and break down. You know, this is the scariest part of AI. I'm telling you, but like way beyond like this nigga talking to some fantasy character from Supernatural and Breaking Bad, or some chick that he saw as a streamer and he thinks is hot, and he talking to her and carry out. This is worse. Watch what I'm talking about.
Sir, do you know that guy in the blue shirt that was sitting right behind you? He was like going up behind you and like kissing you in the back of the neck. I recorded it. That guy, right? Mm-hmm. Look. He did it with...
Come on, bro. Now, this guy, this dude, whoever is doing this is playing a prank on people. And these are older people who don't know nothing about AI, bro. I need y'all to understand how dangerous this is. This is how literally people been talking about how you can fake someone committing a crime with AI and police can believe it because of this kind of foolishness starting right now. I need you to understand how crazy this is. Now look at this. As I'm going to think it's funny.
No!
You did to me, Nugget. I kissed him in the back of the neck. You did?
Yeah.
Oh, God, bro. He's sitting there. Is he gambling?
That's AI.
Gay?
Is that you?
I didn't even touch this guy.
That was...
Now look. Now a regular person can see that this is AI edited. Why? Because the blue shirts that they both wearing is a different color. You can see... And wouldn't you, sir, with the glasses and everything, bro, I'm talking about the dude, the Asian dude, wouldn't you feel him doing that? Are you telling me that you were so entranced with looking from the left that you didn't feel him do that? That's the crazy part, bro. Like, you can tell, like, this is AI. Like, you can tell, but, like, the older folks right there, they can't know. They wouldn't know. And this is literally could cause confrontations and problems, bro. Literally, this could cause confrontation and problems. This is the real scary part of AI. If we really want to talk about what could actually be the worst thing, bro, this right here. Look at this.
He lied. Hey, did you see me touch this guy?
Look at that, the camera.
Look at the camera.
Oh, my God.
Where'd that come from?
What?
Him.
They are not ready for this shit, man.
Oh, no, it didn't.
Yes, sir.
You did. I kissed nobody in the back of the neck.
That's right there.
It's weird.
There was someone downstairs kissing the mannequin. Was that you?
No.
Is that you?
Now look at
I
that.
was just sleeping there. I was too tired. I'm a Canadian citizen. I was traveling to the States. Why I will do that? I never did this because I'm a married man.
When you guys are like taking forever, he got
Look
mad.
at that, bro. Look at that. I'm a married man. I would never do that. And look how crazy real that looks. And the people that's the older generation, the fact that, like, bro, the older generation that doesn't know anything about AI like that don't understand, comprehend, those are the people that is going to mess over. Because obviously, like, if it's me, I'm going to know I didn't do this. I'll be like, pull cameras from the actual store. I don't know what this come from. I don't believe this. But look at this. Once again.
I was just sleeping
Look at the
there.
AI
I was
generated
too
video.
tired. I'm a Canadian citizen.
You can see the AI generated video of him pulling and doing this thing. You can see, like, the colors are completely different. That's not him. You can see how fake it looks. But to a regular older person, no one can tell. You know what I'm saying? This is the real threat of AI. If people want to really make a scene about it, they should be making comments to this clip that Asma goes over here laughing about. And I wouldn't even be laughing about this because if Asma goes in this clip doing some weird stuff like this and people, you know what I'm saying, went off on him on the internet because they think he was a weirdo, he would have had a problem with it and immediately called AI. But he wouldn't laugh at this job.
I was traveling to the States. Why I will do that? I never did this because I'm a married man.
When you guys are like taking forever, he got mad and like went back there.
Look at this.
No!
That man didn't do that. And look, he laughing.
Oh, no!
Is he allowed to go back there?
No.
First off, I didn't go back there. Who the fuck are you?
Who the fuck? Yeah, true. This shit's scary, man. Yeah. And he's just right there, bro. This is insane. Oh my God. This will end up putting innocent people in prison?
That's what I'm saying. Y'all niggas over here worrying about, bro, y'all over here worrying about 13-year-olds. Instead of being parents, y'all over here worrying about 13-year-old kids talking to a fake character, a fake K-pop star, a fake freaking Justin Bieber, a fake whatever cartoon they obsessed with, anime they obsessed with, is the issue. You know what I'm saying? When it's literally all a work of fiction. I'm gonna put my vulnerable like personal story in so y'all can understand what I'm talking about. So the story AI is getting too realistic. Heard that. I'm gonna put in my personal story, y'all. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to like AI and stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? When it first came out, you know what I'm saying? And I got caught up into it. I got caught up into it. It wasn't like I believe this is real. It was more like man, I could talk to these people that, you know what I'm saying, I low key admired. I low key, you know what I'm saying, want to always say if I was in a position to meet so and so, I could say this to their face, shake their hand, and it'll be done. I did that. Yes, I'm gonna admit it, bro. Right here on stream, and I'll post a video on YouTube. I admit it. I had conversations with who it was, bro. Cole Sprouts, bro, from Sweet Life on Deck, bro. I thought Cole Sprouts was super cool. I love his character as Cody. He was my favorite character in Disney Channel history. I always said the Sprouts was cool. I had conversations with the dude, bro. You know what I'm saying? I talked to him, but I always knew in my head, in reality, it wasn't real. I never took it serious. I was just like, yo, I just wanted to say, bro, it would be cool, man. You know what I'm saying? If we could go grab some food sometime, say some stupid, silly stuff like that. But like, yo, I really like your role in the Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. It was really cool, man. It was nice to meet you. I said something simple like that. Yes, it was weird, but I didn't broadcast on the internet that I did it. It was my own personal time. I did it. I moved on. It was over. That's life, bro. But that's because I'm mentally stable in the head. I'm not like dealing with like stuff like that. But you need to be on to like the preferences of your children, how they're moving, and what's going on with them, bro. Because it all factors in. It's just same thing with like a school shooting situation, bro. You know, seeing these school shooters go out there and they obsess over like these school shooters and combine killers and stuff like that. And they like, oh, I didn't know my son was moving like that. I didn't know they didn't have friends. I didn't know he was getting bullied at school. And they go do this stuff, and there's mass life loss and all this stuff. And we're like, well, do we blame it on the parents? Because the parents raised them like that, and the whole time the parents didn't know nothing was going on because they didn't really look into the children's life to figure out what's going on. At the age of 13, 14, the way this boy and this poor girl lost their lives, why weren't y'all checking on their mental? Why weren't y'all engaging y'all kids? Why were y'all letting them close the door on y'all and be like, Mom, I'm fine. I just want to be myself. And the whole time they're talking to a fake character, fictional AI thing that's going to tell them exactly what they want to hear. And if they're depressed and they're telling the character AI something depressing and some unaliving type messages, is going to listen, is going to do just that, is going to entertain what you put into it. I am letting you know right now, it is just how it works, bro. But you know what I'm saying? People are going to see this video on YouTube, wherever I post it, and say that I'm just like, you know what I'm saying, going for AI, and I'm the biggest tool, you know what I'm saying? I'm the jackass, I'm the dickhead. So let me know how y'all feel in the comment section about this video. Sorry. It's been a long day, but it's just like, it's crazy to me. Like, we're not taking no responsibility in the kids' life for what we did to make it to that point. And the real terrifying part of AI, the real scariness that we can film somebody for 2 seconds and Sora AI can show them doing things they have not done. And literally we can show them to a generation of people that does not understand AI, and they can believe it, could be a huge issue. Because when it comes down to it, somebody will probably believe that footage instead of going to the camera footage in the store and seeing if somebody actually did XYZ. They'll believe what's going on in those little videos that was filmed in this video where Asmund goes over here laughing. But he wouldn't be laughing if that junk was him in the video doing some weird stuff and he went viral all over social media and he got canceled. That's all I gotta say, bro, right now about the character AI situation, man. You know what I'm saying? I think it's in a state whereas we need to come to understanding, like, this stuff is out here. It doesn't need to be used in this kind of light, you know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, this dude is getting views off this. There's some numbskull in the chat. Do you see numbskulls in this nigga King Aspen Gold's chat? Laughing, enjoying, it's funny to them, it's cool, it's hilarious, right? But in actual reality, somebody innocent can end up in jail. You know what I'm saying? Because of what? You know what I mean? because some numbskulls want to laugh on the internet. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section below this video when I post on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for tuning in to the stream, whoever did. Until next time, guys, I'm JC. You're watching Calamari.